Hello and welcome to the AQA GCSE 8300 series. This is the third paper in the foundation tier and we're picking up in question 9. The points -1, 0 and 1, 4 are the diagonally opposite corners of a square. Work out the coordinates of the other two corners of the square. So this is only worth 2 marks, so I don't think they care too much about our working out. We just need to get the right answers. So the first thing is to plot these 2 points. So -1 is along the x-axis. It's always x comma y. So it's -1 on the x-axis, which would be here, and 0 up the y-axis, so the point will actually be here. And then 1, 4, so that's 1 along the x-axis, and 4 up the y-axis, so the other point will be here. Now I've taken the liberty of already plotting these points and the next and the answers. So it should look like this. Now, how did I get these answers? Well, once we've got these 2 points, we can draw a line between these 2 points. Now, for you, there are many ways you can get this diagonal. The first thing is to figure out where the middle of this line is going to be. You can just measure the length of the line and halve it. Or you can say, well, if we're going from -1 to +1 along the x-axis, then the middle's going to be at 0. And if we're going from 0 to 4 up the y-axis, then the middle point is going to be half of 4, which is 2. So our coordinates of the middle is going to be 0, 2. Now from that midpoint, you could use a set square to get a 90-degree angle and draw a little line as a guideline. And then you can draw a line that's the same length as this line using your ruler. Another way you could do it is to take a compass and set the width of the compass to the distance between the middle and this point, and put the pointy end of the compass in the middle of the line at 0, 2 and draw a circle, and that will give you the length of the line. Then again you use your set square to get your 90-degree angle, and you can draw it like that. If you know about rotational matrices, which you probably don't in the foundation tier of GCSE, you can rotate either of these 2 points, or actually both of these points, around 90 degrees, which is what I did. I really don't recommend you try solving it algebraically using the line y equals mx plus c and the circle x squared plus y squared, x squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 5, and then solving those 2 equations as simultaneously. If you even think about doing that, then you're in the wrong exam. You shouldn't be doing a foundation tier GCSE. And even if you were doing a higher tier GCSE and you come across a question like this, for 2 marks, that's far too much work. So I recommend drawing a line using a set square, drawing a line of the same length, and that gets you your other 2 points. An alternative, you are given graph paper, so you could trace this line using graph paper, using tracing paper, and then because the graph paper's square and this is square, you can easily rotate it through 90 degrees, making your width ways become your length ways, and then you can trace that line again onto your graph paper, which is 90 degrees around the middle point at 0, 2. Whichever way you choose to do it, your answers should come up here, which is -2, 3 and 2, 1. And just to show that really does come up with a square, let's join these points and make a square. Note, to throw you off, the square is not exactly aligned. It's rotated around the point 0, 2 by a few degrees. Alright, hope that was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.